So I have incorporated gratefulness into, at the very least, my shower routine. So near the end of the shower, I'll make sure to say thank you for the fire as the warmth runs out, and thank you for the water when I take the cold part of my shower. And I do take a cold part of my shower now, and I've been doing that for 10 years or so. And it's interesting because it's not something I would have chosen to do. It's not something I wanted to do, but now it's a very enjoyable, therapeutic part of my daily routine. And I only did it because somebody told me it was good for me. And these sources came along my journey. People who would just say, hey, did you know fennel seeds are great for menstrual cramps? And oh gosh, did I hate the taste of anything licorice, but I powered through, and the first time I tried it, gosh darn if it didn't work better than any medication I had ever taken, and a lot faster. So I kept eating them, and now I love everything licorice flavored. I stay stocked on the black jelly beans because nobody else buys them at Easter. There's plenty on sale. So to say that our choices are what make us who we are and change us as we grow. And those can be anything we want to be, but we don't have to be limited by that's just the way I am, or that's just the way my body is. Our body is changing cellularly every moment. The complexity of it is enormous. But yet so simple that we are just beings existing and digesting and oxygenating our blood to our brains to electricity to think and see and do all of these things. Gosh, and we denounce it as just a body. So in my shower today, I try to incorporate now too, and also gratefulness for my body in the shower, to have these feelings, to enjoy the warmth and the cold. The thing I heard specifically is that if you run cold water on the backs of your calves, it lowers blood pressure. And a bunch of other people are doing TikToks where it's all about little body hacks about I've seen the pressure point for the menstrual cramps and different things like that. And that's old technology. I put coppers on my crystals in the full moon last night, and people go, oh, phooey. On my quartz crystal, I have a copper coil currently that I forgot about from my living in the woods with the mountain people times. All of our electricity runs on copper, and your computer runs on quartz crystals, and I'm pretty sure there's one in this phone that I and you are holding. But we go, oh, but phooey. I need to tap back into this knowledge, and the way I've gotten this knowledge is from other people telling it to me, by talking to friends and family about things more than what's on TV and the weather. I love those conversations, and I love having them, and it's how I grow, and how I am the person I am today, who craves fennel and garlic and takes cold showers before I get out, and thanks the water, and thanks my body. I'm one of these people who's been talking to you forever about breathing, but do you know it still has been such a challenge to even get myself to do one full deep breath every day? But these past weeks, it's becoming less work because I just kept pushing through when I did remember, and now I remember more often. Now it's a habit. Now, hopefully, it's a part of who I am, and I can practice what I preach. And I need to set up for success in small ways. I made a recording of my voice talking myself through a breath that works just for me. And, that one doesn't work for me, so I stopped using it. And it's crazy how, man, I could just make another one that works better and learn from the last one. Simple starts, and then we go, and we're off running, and we grow. Why don't they teach us these things? I think because they didn't know. I mean, it's old knowledge, but it's been suppressed. But just the idea that if everybody needs a therapist right now or a life coach, and we're all seeking each other's advice, then there's nothing wrong with us. So the system is antiquated. It doesn't serve our unique, complex needs anymore. So let's all grow. But that means each person figuring out who they are outside of the system, who their body is asking them to be, who's true, and I think everyone's doing that. So just go with the flow of it. Don't fight it. It's good. Take a cold shower sometimes for health reasons. And try something new, even if you don't like it at first. You'll never know. A man in the woods told me one time that the reason you don't like some things is because your gut has a brain that's mostly been co-opted by, like bacteria and other organisms who also want to have a say in what you eat and communicate with your brain to go, "Ooh, lemons, I don't like lemons." Yeah, well, that doesn't mean you don't like them. It means the things that live in your gut don't like them, and they don't have their best interest at heart. They have theirs. Everyone's a hero of their own story, even the mites in your eyelashes and the guys in your guts. So, be adventurous today. Try something new. You never know who it might make you. I spend a lot of time in my comfort zone. So sometimes I feel like I have to, but because I like to. Of course we do. It's comfortable, but we don't grow if we're comfortable because we don't have to. The world can be uncomfortable and forces us to grow in these ways, and I've spent a lot of time doing it while complaining, but now I try to replace those with gratefuls. Instead of saying, "Oh, how terrible." Well, I'm grateful I'm alive and I have this day, this dog, and this house, and this place, this spot in the sunlight. We are truly blessed. I mean, the machines we have in our hands, the access to the information we do, the access to food, and literally anything you could want to buy, you could just get at a store or on the internet. Like, blessed unlike mankind has ever been. But we're adaptable, so we go, well, that's life. Life is changing constantly, and so are we. It's evolution, baby. I'm in it to win it. Even as I also try to relax and float on. But time to seize the day. I love you all. I hope you're doing good. Hang in there. I know it's rough, but I'm always here if you need to send me a message. And, you are not alone. Like, the feelings we think, and then as soon as we open our mouth, we go, oh, other people think that too. That's global. That's international. That's everyone. So, reach out. Don't feel alone if you don't need to. This is my way of doing that, and I hope it brought you some semblance of joy or knowledge today. And we're a community. I know it's hard. Growing's hard, but it's what we're here to do. I don't know why I know that, but I trust, and I believe, and I accept, and I achieve. So can you. And I rate those things on all the mirrors in my house, and in my shower with dry erase markers. Why not? Set up for success. Any little thing you can do to help yourself for the next time these waves and cycles come around, And that's all this is. It's a cycle, and there's another side to it, so hang in there. Hold on. And as a fellow carny used to say, that I enjoy quite much as a person, he would always say, stay up. Stay up, y'all. Have a wonderful day. And drink some water and breathe some air, because we gotta.